Okay, let's dive right into this. If you're learning English, you already know that listening, yeah, it's often the biggest hurdle. You can study vocabulary and grammar for hours on end, but the second someone speaks to you at a natural, real-world speed, your mind just completely goes blank. Well, today we are breaking down a highly effective, structured framework from the Mr. English Channel Guide on building powerful English listening habits. And look, this isn't about overnight miracles. It's about building daily progress that actually sticks.
So, here's our roadmap for today's explainer. First, the foundation of listening. Then, 5 secrets to success. After that, common mistakes to avoid. Then we'll cover your daily practice habits and we'll wrap it all up with a quick listening quiz.
All right, let's kick things off with Section 1, the foundation of listening.
But before we get into the mechanics of it all, we really need to set the right mindset. In the source material, the instructor actually insists on a quick mental warm-up to build immediate confidence. So, I want you to mentally, or hey, even out loud, repeat this with me. I am learning English. I listen every day. I understand more and more. By affirming that, you're setting the intention for everything we're about to cover. Now, be honest. Do you understand English movies without subtitles? If your answer is no, take a deep breath. It's completely normal. In fact, it is a universal pain point in language learning. The source guide actually shares a brilliantly relatable anecdote about this exact struggle, just to lower that wall of frustration we all feel.
So, the instructor recalls watching a French movie years ago without any subtitles. He understood maybe 5 words during the entire film. When the movie ended, his friend turned to him and asked, "Did you like the story?" His response? "Yes, very nice pictures." He had absolutely no idea what happened in the plot. I'm sharing this hilarious story because it just proves that struggling to grasp a new language is completely normal. We all start out just looking at the nice pictures.
And that brings us to our first key concept, to understand. To understand just means to know the meaning of something. If you only understand a little English right now, that is perfectly fine. The crucial point here is that not understanding everything immediately isn't some sort of failure. It's quite literally step 1 of the entire process.
So why is this so absolutely crucial? Because listening is the foundation of a house. It's the base, the very first important part. Just think about how human beings naturally learn, right? Babies listen for many, many months. They absorb the natural sounds, the speed, the rhythm of their environment long before they ever speak their first word. If you want speaking to become easier, you've got to pour a really solid foundation of listening first.
Moving right along to Section 2, 5 secrets to success.
Now, what's really interesting about these 5 secrets is that they are the practical tools you need to train your ears. Think of your ears like muscles. They need specific, targeted exercise at the gym to get stronger. And tip 1 is a simple number, 5. You got to listen every single day, but it only takes 5 minutes. The guide stresses that just 5 minutes of daily listening is far, far better and much more effective than forcing yourself to study for one intense hour just one time a week. Consistency always beats intensity. Make it a daily habit.
And this builds directly into tip 2, which is all about what you consume. A massive mistake beginners make is jumping straight into difficult, fast-paced movies. When they don't understand the rapid dialogue, they feel totally defeated. Instead, the strategy here is to start with easy, simple content. We're talking about children's cartoons, slow podcasts made specifically for learners, and simple YouTube videos. You've got to choose content that matches your current level so you can actually build up some momentum.
Tip 3 revolves around a tool you're probably very familiar with, subtitles. Just as a quick refresher, these are the written words at the bottom of a video screen. The guide suggests a very specific mantra for this. I watch with subtitles first. But, you have to use them wisely, which leads us directly into the methodology of exactly how to apply them.
So here's the 2-step method. First, you watch your chosen video with English subtitles. And I mean English, not subtitles in your native language, but in English. This forces your brain to literally connect the natural auditory sounds with the written words. Then comes step 2. You watch that exact same video again, but this time you turn the subtitles off. Honestly, you will be amazed at how much more you understand that second time around, all because your brain has already built that bridge between the text and the audio.
All right, tip 4 is represented by the number 10, and it's a secret a lot of learners completely overlook: the power of repetition. Don't just watch a video once and move on. No way. Watch the same short video 3 times, 5 times, or even 10 times. The source material compares this to eating your favorite food. Every single time you have it, you enjoy it more, and you understand its flavors better because you just know it so well.
And finally, tip 5, diversify what you listen to. We need to talk about accents, which is just how a person from a certain country or place sounds when they speak. Remember, English is a global language. It's spoken in America, Britain, Australia, Canada, and way beyond. If you only ever expose your ears to one specific accent, you're really limiting your foundation. By listening to different accents, your ears get used to a wide variety of sounds, making your overall comprehension so much stronger.
So let's lock those in. Here is your ultimate playbook. Listen every day. Put easy content first. Use subtitles wisely. Repeat many times. And expose yourself to different accents. I really encourage you to say out loud right now, "My listening is improving." Because trust me, if you follow these 5 steps, it absolutely is.
Okay, let's shift gears a bit. Section 3, common mistakes to avoid.
Because knowing what to do is really only half the battle. We also need to troubleshoot the process and dodge those common traps that trip up so many beginners. Mistake 1 is a big one, trying to understand every single word. The guide notes that this is practically impossible, even for advanced students. When you obsess over that one single word you missed, you completely lose track of the entire conversation. Instead, you've got to aim to the general idea, the main point, not every small detail. If you grasp the core story, you're succeeding. And mistake 2 is choosing content that's too difficult, which, as you know, we've already solved by embracing simple content without any shame.
And this brilliantly illustrates mistake 3, which is giving up way too quickly. Students so often listen once, fail to understand, and just quit. But remember, listening is a skill that grows slowly, kind of like a plant. It needs time, it needs water, and it needs daily sunshine. Don't compare yourself to native speakers, and definitely don't compare yourself to other students. Just compare yourself to who you were last month. Actually, if you understand even a little more today than you did 30 days ago, you're doing wonderfully.
All right, let's get practical. Section 4, your daily practice habits. This is exactly where we turn theory into actionable, practical exercise to build those listening muscles day by day. Here is your highly actionable 4-step checklist. Step 1, listen to just 5 minutes of English daily. You can literally do this in the car or on the bus. Step 2, take one short video, watch it with English subtitles, then immediately watch it again without them. Step 3, put on some English songs and actively try to catch just a few words each time the chorus hits. And step 4, which I know sounds a little crazy but is surprisingly effective, talk to yourself in English and listen to your own voice. Your brain is working and learning during every single one of these steps, even when you don't fully feel it.
And now for the fun part. Section 5, the quick listening quiz. Let's completely transform you from a passive observer of this explainer into an active participant. I'm going to read rapidly through these 5 questions. I want you to answer them in your head to see just how much you've absorbed today. Ready? Number 1. What should beginners listen to first, easy or difficult content? Number 2, true or false, you should understand every single word to improve listening. Number 3, what tool helps you connect natural sounds with written words? Number 4, how many times should you listen to the same short video? And number 5, name just one daily habit you can start today. Okay, if you thought easy content, false, English subtitles, multiple times like 3 to 10, and 5 minutes of daily practice, wow, you are already thinking like a master listener.
To wrap things up, I want to leave you with this somewhat provocative question. What do you actually like to listen to in English? I mean, is it movies, is it upbeat songs, or maybe engaging podcasts? Whatever it is, find what you genuinely enjoy, because every small 5-minute step brings you that much closer to understanding naturally and speaking confidently. Take these strategies, apply them to the media you already love, and just watch your skills grow. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and hey, keep up that daily practice.